Gruber. Gosh, stupid letter. Okay, there we go. Wait. Oh, so actually. There we go, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's good. I don't know. Gosh, it's stupid late, man. I don't know. Wait, okay, you know what? No.
Hey. Hi. You know how you got the 6-piece nuggets? Just can you give me just 4 nuggets?
Can I give you 4 nuggets?
Take the 6 nuggets and throw 2 of them away.
I'm not understanding what you're asking, sir.
I'm just wanting a 4 nugget thing. I'm trying to watch my calorie intake.
Very good.
Alright.
Put 2 of them up your ass. How's it going?
Hello?
You know how you got the 6-piece nuggets? Just can you give me just 4 nuggets?
It has to be with a Happy Meal. That's the drink and fries and a toy.
Take the 6 nuggets and throw 2 of them away. Now, if you could take a Coca-Cola and just go half Coca-Cola, half Diet Coke.
Hello?
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm looking at the menu. Just, can you give me just 4 nuggets?
But then if I give you 4, I'm going to charge you for a 6 because the price that is for 4 is...
Take the 6 nuggets and throw 2 of them away.
Okay. You have to come in or be in drive-thru to order them.
Yeah,
And when you get it, can you please
Yeah.
tell them what you want to, please?
yeah. Put 2 of them up your ass. How's it going?
Good.
You know how you got the 6-piece nuggets?
Yep.
Just, can you give me just 4 nuggets?
Walmart, don't can I help you?
You know how you got the 6-piece nuggets?
I just keep on playing this part.
Fuck you! Away. I'm just wanting a 4 nugget thing. I'm trying to watch my calorie intake.
Okay.
How can I help you?
How's it going?
Pardon?
You know how you got the 6-piece nuggets?
We have 5-piece nuggets.
Just, can you give me just 4 nuggets?
For what?
Take the 6 nuggets and throw 2 of them away.
Okay.
Now, if you could take a Coca-Cola and just go half Coca-Cola, half Diet Coke.
Sorry, are you trying to order?
Please, don't offer me anything. I'll tell you what I want.
Okay, we don't deliver and you can't call and order. You have to come in and order.
Shut up and listen to my order.
Okay, if there's going to be an issue, I will call the police and give them your number.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm looking at the menu.
What is this? This is better than maybe. What the heck? Yeah. What the heck?
Hello?
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 Who's this?
How's it going?
Good. Who is this?
Dr. Phil.
Who?
Dr. Phil.
I don't know who you are.
You know, I didn't just come in on a load of turnips. I know that. Do you understand at all what I'm saying?
No, because I don't know who you are.
That's okay.
Okay. Did you enjoy the Phillies last night?
No.
No. Why?
Whatever.
Nice talking to you.
That's a load of crap.
Bye.
Thanks for your call.
Thank you.
Go and be well.
Oh gosh, Jim Carrey.
Hello.
Hey, Harry, old buddy, old pal.
How you doing?
Pardon me?
I say, how you doing?
Harry. Your name is Harry, isn't it?
Yes.
The law states that you can't park in one place for more than an hour, and you've been there for going on 3 days now.
Who am I talking with anyway?
Name's Christmas. Lloyd Christmas.
What Harry are you trying to reach?
Samsonite. I was way off. I knew it started with an S, though.
I say again.
Samsonite. I was way off. I knew it started with an S, though.
No.
No.
Samsonite. What's that got to do with this?
Your name is Harry, isn't it?
First name is Harry, yes. What Harry are you trying to reach?
I'm Bruce Nolan.
It was up there.
You're breaking up.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Joey?
I got robbed by a sweet old lady on a motorized cart. I didn't even see it coming.
You on a cell phone?
Yeah! My friend Harry and I would like to buy you guys a round of beers just to bury the hatchet.
What are you gonna bury?
I'm coming over. We have to talk.
About what?
Could you tell me how to get to the medical school? I'm supposed to be doing a lecture in about 20 minutes and my driver's a bit lost.
Medical school. Which medical school are you looking for?
No, 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 no!
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm afraid you talking to the wrong Harry. And I don't have any idea.
Harry. What is that?
Good afternoon, Harry's camera.
Hey, Harry, old buddy, old pal!
No, this ain't Harry. This is Best Buy.
Your name is Harry, isn't it?
Best Buy.
Yeah, this is it. What can I do for you?
Excuse me, sir, but your laughter's not helping me right now.
Okay, what can I do for you?
You know, I don't really recall.
What do you need?
Could you tell me how to get to the medical school? I'm supposed to be doing a lecture in about 20 minutes and my driver's a bit lost.
Well, if you want to go to medical school, you have to call the medical school. I don't know how to get there. How you do it?
Wait, is this the same? Is this the same I've already seen? It's the same one.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm looking at the menu.
Oh god, this is the same one. What? Is there like any other different ones? Is it? Might be like only like that one, the Jack Black. They have for Jack Black. It's pretty funny though, Jack Black.
Do you know how to get my game and then play it?
Oh, the link for your game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also in the description though of the video I put in the private chat.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh, here's a different one. Wait, this is a different one, I think. Yeah.
May I direct your call?
Trying to watch my figure. Try to lose some of the weight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you a member here?
No.
Did you want to be?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to our facility before?
No.
Okay, how did you hear about us?
Yeah,
A sign, a mailbox, TV, radio.
Yeah, try to lose some of the weight.
Can I have your name, please?
Yeah. All right. What are you doing?
I think
Dude,
so.
listen.
Yeah. Don't?
Yeah.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
Do you have a phone number?
Yeah.
Can I have that?
No.
What? Did you want to speak to someone about a membership?
Yeah.
This keeps on saying yeah.
One of our trainers
All right.
show you how you can reach your fitness goals safely,
Okay.
enjoyably, and coach you, motivate you, and soon.
Thanks for holding. This is Tony. I can help you.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing?
Trying to watch my figure. Try to lose some of the weight.
Okay. What's your name?
Me, baby. Me.
Me, and what's your last name, me?
Yeah.
Sir?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
I just keep saying
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
your
know
phone number,
another prank call video. I'm putting it in the private chat.
No.
that. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
So your phone number?
I'll check the one too.
No.
Is this membership just for you or a friend?
Yeah, no.
How can I help you today?
Trying to watch my figure. Try to lose some of the weight.
How
It's
can I help
just
you
sending
today?
the same stuff.
Try to lose some of the weight.
Yeah, that's what I mean. How can I help you do that, sir?
Dude, listen. I've been doing cock push-ups.
Mhm.
It's where you fucking lay down flat on the ground, and then you let your boner lift you up off the ground. See? It's fucking simple.
Sounds painful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's taking like clips from like the other one. It's like it's similar to the other ones. There's not like much to this one, honestly. Saying like the same stuff over and over again.
Videos every Thursday and a random video of my own damn choice on Monday. Sometimes there may not.
Speaking.
Well, actually went in. This is Berwick, right?
Yes.
Well, actually went in before, and basically it's got a big whopper. I wasn't really expecting to be so literal, but it seemed that someone had actually taken a big whopper, quotation marks, in the burger. It was a big poo was in it.
Yeah, you're really, 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 really funny, but I do not give a fuck. Good evening, Brett McDonald's. This is Carrie.
How you going, Carrie? I'm actually trying to make a real complaint, but no one's taking me seriously. I was wondering if I talk to a manager, please.
Yeah, speaking.
Well, can you take this seriously? Like, I actually got a Whopper, and someone seemed to have taken a shit in the burger. Like, someone had put feces in the burger itself. And when I went into Berwick, and I took it home to my mates, and actually, it was literally shit in the burger.
No. For starters, we don't sell Whoppers, so you need to call Hungry Jacks. And the second thing
Whoppers,
is my crew are not that disgusting and that low to shit in your burger.
Ma'am.
I beg your pardon?
Well, whatever your standard burger is, I just call all burgers Whoppers.
Well, what did you order then?
What's your cheeseburger? Whatever your cheeseburger is, I went in.
What's it wrapped in, buddy? What's it wrapped in?
It's got McDonald's on the fucking label, mate.
I beg your pardon, don't speak to me like that.
Sorry, ma'am. I'm actually just trying to file this complaint. Seriously, no one's taking me serious.
Well, I'm not going to believe you because you can't even tell me what it's wrapped in.
What do you
And I'm not going to take you throwing at me. So if you're done with your conversation, I'm hanging up.
Ma'am? Oh, God.
Sorry, McDonald's, this is Carrie.
Look, I'm trying to make this actual order. This is an actual complaint. I'm serious. Stop hanging up on me, ho.
Well, I beg your pardon?
I said Carrie. Look.
Sorry, McDonald's, this is Carrie.
Carrie, stop hanging up on me, please.
Stop calling me names and I'll barely listen to you. If not, I will continue to hang up on you.
Listen, I've actually found the wrapper itself. I still have the burger. It smells terrible. The wrapper, it has Big Mac on the wrapper. I'm sorry for calling it a Whopper. I just call all burgers Whoppers. But
what colour is the wrapper?
What colour is the actual wrapper itself?
Yeah.
It's got white with red on it.
Yeah, okay. And it has a shit in it.
In the actual burger. I'm not kidding you. It's human shit in the burger.
Buddy, we don't stoop that low.
Buddy, I don't know what kind of employees you've got working there, but someone's actually bent over, dropped a big one into the...
Yeah, you're right. That's what we do.
I don't know. Look, you're a manager there. You obviously have your back...
Yeah, you're right, I am, and I'm definitely not going to believe this.
How would you feel if I came into your store and took a shit on the desk, on the counter?
I beg your pardon?
Well, if I did that, would you believe it then? You'd believe a customer had done something, but you can't believe that an employee could do something to someone else? This is...
You honestly... Mate, our front counter has been full all night. We don't have time to even put up with people who are even going to insinuate that we do that sort of crap. That's disgusting.
Well, you did that sort of crap in my burger, so...
We did we?
Oh, you got a video?
Well, someone did. Who's working tonight?
Why should I give you names? I'm not going to give you names.
Well, one of those little fuckers took a shit in my burger.
I beg your pardon. You stop swearing at me right now or I'll hang up.
People took a...
No, I'm not going to listen to your apologies because you continue doing it.
Look,
I beg your pardon?
Someone has taken a poo in my burger.
I do not believe you.
Well, someone's bent one off in there and it ain't Barry. It ain't my fault.
You know what? Get a life, idiot. Good afternoon, Barry McDonald.
Hello, I'm actually trying to make a serious complaint and your manager, Carrie, is really pissing me off. Ma'am?
No, that is nice. That is nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. My name is...
The only thing we can do is take the details down and we can get our restaurant manager. And we'll get our restaurant manager to call you tomorrow if you'd like.
This is actually serious. I'm actually outraged and I'm not being treated like a human being. No one's actually believing me that someone's bent off a big snagger in my burger.
Okay. No worries. And your name was, sorry?
Mark. M-A-R-K.
Yeah, you can just tell me your name. You don't need to spell it out. Thank you.
Mark Johnson.
Yep.
Would you like my contact number, ma'am?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Are you being sarcastic with your customers?
Are you being sarcastic with me?
Sorry, ma'am. Oh, it's 041...
Yes. Yes.
4...
Yes.
Alright, and when am I going to get a call from this manager? Or fucking whoever?
She's not just a manager, she's the restaurant manager, and I'd be fucking scared if I were you because she's a fucking scary cunt! Good evening.
Excuse me, I was just called the C word on the phone.
No, you weren't called the C word. I called my restaurant manager the C word. I said she was a scary cunt.
Excuse me, I don't think you should speak about her like that.
What? I can speak about my friend however I want to.
Are you friends with her?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're just going to tell her that I'm lying, aren't you? You're just going to get in there and tell her,
Mate.
don't believe Mark Johnson,
Mate.
he's a liar.
Do you want results out of this or not?
I very much do want results.
Okay.
Look, can
well,
you put Carrie on the phone?
No.
Alright, tell Carrie she's looking pretty.
I've taken your details down. Our restaurant manager will contact you tomorrow.
Alright, ma'am, well stop shouting at me, it's horrible.
Okay, you need to stop calling back.
Well, stop swearing, and it's just horrible. I have a mental breakdown myself. I'm going to sue McDonald's.
Oh. Alright, thank you.
I'm going into the store tomorrow myself.
Okay, no worries. We'll look forward to seeing you then.
Oh, you're being nice now when the word Sue drops from the belt.
Yes.
You disgust me.
Have a good night.
I love you.
What?
I'm
here. I'm
Struggling lady. Hello. Hey, man. Hey. I want my van back. What? I want my van. Your van? Yeah. What goddamn van? Nobody mess with my ride. Who the hell you talking to? I'm gonna use your hell, motherfucker. When I get finished, your boss, Mr. Unfriendly,
Bite me in my ass, motherfucker. You sorry.
That's all right. If I don't get it back, I'll just have to kill you.
Come on over
I'm a real short leash here, and I'm getting tired of your crazy rap.
Come on.
I'm gonna forge new and wondrous things upside your head.
You bring your sorry ass on over here.
You don't shut up with your jibber jab. I'm gonna give you a good job, fool.
I don't even know who the fuck you, but you can go to
Keep
hell,
your mind on your
motherfucker.
job before I knock your head right off your shoulder.
You fool around and get your knocked off.
Number
That's
with the
why I
nice
get a
guy.
pistol right upside your fucking head.
Shut up, fool. You ain't no bitch.
Let you.
We talking like finality of life, sucker. Not having no firing pins when we were attacked by river pirates. Noel and the rest of them Amazonian Indians.
Nigga, you better go to goddamn here. Bye.
I'll tell you why.
Bye,
Hey, Jack,
nigga.
you got a big mouth. And you ask a lot of
You got a
questions.
big mouth.
Hey, man, how long we gonna listen to this jive?
Yeah, so yeah, in the private chat, the first video I put up was my game, well, the fan game of Alien Shooter.
No.
Hey, EFD.
Hey, Taylor. Hey, Nick.
It's a bear. It's a bear.
What the fuck?
What you think you doing? Excuse me? Do you think we're gonna have a problem? Oh no, I just didn't hear you because I had my headphones in. Can you repeat, please? Since when do we close doors in this house? This is the front door.
What the
back
hell?
up my door. You want the front doors wide open. I'm not gonna tell you again. Open back up my doors. Technically, you just told me again. What? I mean, you just said you weren't going to tell me again, but you just told me again. I'm gonna go open the doors. Done. And don't close my doors again. So we're just gonna keep the doors open all day. That's what you're telling me. I mean, you know that's not safe, right? How about if someone just comes in the house? Get out my face! Okay. I'm not playing these games!
Sleep talking.
Have you ever watched this guy before? And he does these different skits and stuff, like these different like funny skits.
What the hell?
Who are you? Who are you?
Some random person.
I'm sorry.
A random person in his house.
My bad. I'm so
I mean,
rude.
just he's
My
playing
name
himself.
is
He's playing the
Lucas.
different.
This is my home that you're in. Yeah, I live here. I am 20 years old. I think that's pretty much it. Now it's your turn to answer. So it's gonna be like that. That's how you treat me? Seriously? You just leave after I was nice to you? And you didn't even turn the light off, you asshole! You know what? Get out and stay gone!
It's just like.
Mom! Mom! Mom!
Some random person digging in the fridge.
Mom! Mom! What? What do you want? Oh. We have to close the door. You're not touching my doors. Mom, someone just stole our food. And someone else was just upstairs taking a free shower. When I went to grab my bag, I swear I saw somebody sleeping in my bed. Booty rubbing all against my sheets. And your point is? Close the doors. That's not happening. So you can go sit down somewhere. Mom, look around you. Everything's gone. They even stole our TV. I mean, it's actually good that they took this off our hands, but still, everything's gone. You're not even sitting on anything. They stole our entire living room.
Oh, yeah.
Close the doors. Close my door. Close the doors. Finally.
They took the door.
Wait, they took the door?
They took the freaking front door.
I think we're gonna have a problem. I'm not gonna tell you again. Close my door.
They took the door. That was very funny.
Yeah, this guy makes these like funny skits. There's like other different ones too.
Hey, what's his channel?
Hey, Nick, look up like, look up, it's called Crackhead in Sewer, Florida.
What is it called? What is it called?
Like Crackhead in the Sewer, Florida.
Okay. I was like, this one?
Yeah, it's that one.
You can't make this shit up, man. What do you got, a flashlight?
Yeah.
Where'd you go in?
Huh?
Where'd you go in?
On the side.
On what side? In the retention pond over there?
Yep.
Looking for your cat?
Huh?
What
you
the
got
hell?
yourself in a fucked up position, man.
Well, this is like some guy in there.
Yeah.
Are you hiding from somebody?
Yeah, what's that sound?
What the fuck are you doing in here? Look at this shit. This is fucking nuts. This is some shit straight out of a fucking horror movie, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dog, you in the fucking gutter, man. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. I was following instructions.
There ain't no fucking instructions here, man.
He said I was following instructions.
You're picking. What are you doing?
I had a fucking Allen key.
What
How the fuck am I gonna get out?
You're stuck, man. You're stuck in the goddamn gutter, man.
Oh, what the?
Is it Derek?
No, it ain't Derek, man.
Derek.
He's like stuck. He's like stuck in there.
Guess I am tonight, man.
Yeah.
You fucked, man.
Yeah. Sorry, bro.
What the fuck are you doing? You're trapped in the goddamn gutter, man.
Yeah, I know.
Hey Nick, you did. I'm sorry.
And I had to call you some help, man.
Yeah, that was it.
Amazon.
Lucas! Lucas! Yes? Hello? Bro. Hello? Where are you? I'm in here. What happened? You can't be serious. So you're not gonna tell me? Why is this in my way? Can you explain that? Why is what in your way?
guides us on.
Your car! I know you see this! Whoa, first off, I never claimed that. That's not mine. Look, I'm not arguing with you. At this point, I don't care. All I know is you almost killed me. Get this out of my way. But what you want me to do with it? I don't care. Just put it up. Where am I gonna put it? This small ass house. Put it in the attic. Put it up there. We have an attic? How long have you lived in this house? You never told me about it. So you telling me the entire time you've been here, you just never looked up? Huh.
I've never been in an attic, Aaron. I've never been in an attic before.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't been to a house really. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been in many houses that have one. I don't think.
Damn. Oh, what?
Wait, have you been up in one before?
Salad? And it's
Wait,
cold.
salad in the attic? What's
Fresh. Who's been up here?
someone's living up there.
No! Watch where you going. No, why were you all up on me? Who the hell are you? I live here. No, you don't. Yes, I do. Who the hell you don't? I've been here all my life. No, I've been here all my life. Who are you? Well, you must know. My name is Jasper. I don't care. Well, get out of my room. Get out of my house. That's not your house. Do you pay bills? Do you pay the bills? Hell you talking about? I'm not playing these games. Mom!
So guys just living up there.
You didn't just hear me calling you. Did you put the car up like I told you? Yeah, I did that, but that's not what I'm here to tell you. So, there's a whole grown-ass man in the attic. You sound ridiculous. Wait, what's that in your hand? Huh? Oh yeah, it's a salad. And I got this from the attic. And look at this, it's fresh. So you eating food? Well, I got food on the stove? Whoa, no, you're not listening to me. I didn't make this. Then where did you get it from? I just told you, I found this in the attic. I'm not eating this. So how you not eating it when there's no more salad in the bowl? Now what are you talking about? I didn't even eat the salad. When did I do this? My salad. Look, go to your room and don't expect no dinner later since you wanted to make your own food. No snacks, no desserts, no nothing. What about the person in the Go to your room!
The hell?
What do you want? You know why I'm here. No, I don't know. Enlighten me. This is not your attic. You can't be throwing parties in here. You didn't even know this place existed before today. And now you want to control everything I do? What if I broke into your house and turned it into a nightclub? This is my house. You don't live here. How you been sneaking all of these people anyway? And now you being nosy too? Bro, get out my face. All right, bet. You know this is not the end of this, right? I'll be back. Don't. What are y'all still doing here? Stop playing on my damn stairs. All I hear is commotion going up and down, up and down. Shouldn't you be in your room anyways? You didn't just see those people running out the door. Oh, so that's the best you got? Best I got for what? You expect me to get up from here, look outside, and just see people running outside my house, running off of my porch. I ain't stupid. I know this is some dumb plan of yours, so you can try to sneak out of your room and do whatever. Nice try. I'm not even nice try. Just look. Yeah, whatever. Go back to your room. Thank you. And don't leave until I say so. What's even the point around here? Seriously? My bed sheets? Now that's just petty. I legit walked up in here, assuming I could just hop in my bed and lay down. You know, take the stress off. But I can't do that, because I'ma just freeze my ass off. You know why? Because I ain't got no damn covers. And I know it's not hard to figure out who did this. Oh my God, what did I do now? What do you want this time? Now you gonna tell me I can't microwave in my room? Look, at this point, I don't care what you do. So that's definitely not why I'm up. And now you're wearing your shoes in here? Now you just trying your best not to respect me. Tracking your shoe dirt all up in my place. Dirt! Your whole place is dirt. Like, what the hell is that? Spider family reunion in the corner. Dust flying all throughout the air. Almost coughed up a lung the first time I stepped up in here. This whole place is unhealthy. I know you didn't just come up here to roast me. No, I didn't. I just want to know, where's my bed sheet? I don't know, where did you put it? My bed? That was on my bed. Damn, shh, quiet down before you wake up my roommate. Roommate? You have a roommate? Give me my sheets. What's wrong with y'all? Having my sheets on that dirty ass floor. Hey, watch your mouth. I would do no such thing. Now look what you did. You woke her up. Now she's pissed. her emotions, and now she's gone. Thank you. There goes my rent. Good. Now I gotta disinfect my bed sheets.
I just didn't even notice.
Now he's gone. Yeah, he makes funny skits.
Isn't there? That's pretty funny.
Wait, so have you downloaded my game yet?
I'll download it.
Yeah, because the download link's just gonna be in the video description. Wait,
I'll download it.
Wait, who's that on the bottom right earlier that had, green hair?
Wait, what?
And it looked like Joey's World Tour.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like Bob. Food Dope. It's Bob. It kind of looks like Joey's World Tour.
Yeah.
Good morning, shop. Hey, man. Hey. Your tow truck drove my van off the road, and I want to know who was driving it. Your tow truck did what now? Your tow truck drove my van off the road, and I want to know who was driving it. The tow truck pulled your van off the road? Yeah. What kind of tow truck? Nobody messed with my ride. Somebody messed with my ride. Hey, man, you better fix my van. Your van? What van? I want my van. I'm on a real short leash here, and I'm getting tired of your crazy rap. I mean, I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. If you calm down and talk to me what you're talking about a tow truck pull your van off the road, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Man, you just scamming like always.
Scamming like always.
Yeah. Who is it? Oh, hi there. I'm Dr. T. You Dr. T?
Yeah. Dr. T.
Why don't you come close to the phone so somebody can understand what you're trying to say? Maybe I can try to give you a helping hand, but if you keep on talking like you're talking, you're going to catch the click, because I don't understand what you're talking about a tow truck, pull your truck off the road. Hell, I don't even know what you're talking about, man. I have no time for the jibber-jabber. Well, I'm glad you ain't got no time for the jibber-jabber. I ain't got time for it either, because it's taking up my time to make money. You understand? Wait a minute. You tricked me, sucker.
Well, I like some of these, Taylor. These they made some like Violet First YT. Someone made some like Violet First YTPs.
It's all meant for me! Freaking it says.
Hi everybody. I told you I was gonna have a follow-up as I got back for Zachary. Look what I got him. Let me see if I can show you. Zachary, don't watch this. Lucy, don't let Zachary watch this. It's a Big Mac! I have a surprise!
You do?
For Andy!
For me? What? Wait, what?
Well, you're gonna get wrecked. I didn't show you the Big Mac. Oh, I got Zachary. Let me show you his Big Mac. And that. Look what I got for Zachary.
What did you get for me?
Look what I got for Zachary. Look what I got.
Very cool. That's crap for Zachary, but what about for me?
Look what I got for Zachary.
Yeah, I see it. It's well, what about for for me.
Well, what I got also is peeps for Andy.
For Andy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because
You don't deserve them.
when you and your that's not true. Well, how come I couldn't find the bag the next day?
My dad ate them all.
Shut up before I smack you.
Do you want me to have Andy give you a peep?
No, I want half of them. You're funny.
William, gonna kick your donkey. Okay, so maybe in a couple days you'll have your turn again. Show your. This is Andy's peep night. Andy's gonna have a peep moment.
Yes, I am. God. I'm already thinking about some names for my little buddy.
What?
You're gonna name names.
Peep night, boy.
Why do you give everyone else gifts and not me?
William. Who
This is weird.
puts sprinkles in their frosting along with Doritos?
I know, but when do you ever get me gifts?
When she said Doritos.
Stop. You know what?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
I'm happy he's thinking of names and that he's gonna stop with them. Now I'm gonna turn off the camera while he thinks of names, and maybe we can let people know the names when we turn the camera back on. This is our peep night. This is exciting. Yeah.
Would you shut up?
Got these opened up, and you know what, guys? It might seem silly, but I like doing this because it makes me silly. It reminds me of when they were little jerks. So I enjoy this.
when they were little jerks.
And Andy, tell me their names. And Andy, tell me their names.
I got
Big man. Idiot. Pig's feet.
Andy!
Jerk. Dingbat.
No! Andy! Lucy! Oh,
This is so pitiful.
All the different names.
There's only 50 of them with the same name. It's only 7 of them with the same name.
no, they have different middle names,
Wait, are they
William.
related? They're cousins.
William.
Why is one
Dingbat.
the ones because they're from different parts of the world. They don't. Everybody knows that.
William, we have peeps all over the country. You freaking jerk!
I know, but they don't name them.
Dingbat.
Your face is stupid.
That's a true point. You know what? This is his peep
Right, this is
night that I'm
pretty funny
enjoying with him. We're
YTP.
having a. You know what, Andy? This is
Yeah.
really exciting, and I'm glad
Yeah,
Andy wants
funny.
to play with these. And you know what? I have an idea. I have something fun to do.
Okay.
Play with peeps.
Yeah, listen. This is gonna take me back to the days when you were really little, and it'll just
I'll play
tickle.
with them.
This is gonna tickle my peanut butter cup.
Peeps, and I'll play with them.
No, this is
They
gonna
don't play
take me
with
back
eating 'em.
to the days when Zachary was a built. I mean, no, when you guys were Zachary, it makes me think of we can practice for when we see babies.
Sure.
Okay, I want you to take one peep and put it in your hand,
Okay.
and I want you to take another peep and put it in your William.
Okay.
Now, you'll remember this when I bring it up. We used to do it when you guys were idiots. Who is the peep in the pocket?
Dingbat.
Okay, you'll know this as soon as I do it. 1, 2, 3. Where is
Dingbat.
Where is
Dingbat.
Here I am. Here I'm out here.
How are you today,
I'm
sir?
I know that. Good, I thank you.
This is
Run
weird. This is
away.
kind of weird.
Run away. Oh my gosh, that was so good! Let's do it anyway.
You're stupid. You're
William,
stupider.
stop
You're
ruining
stupid.
our peep moment!
Stupider than stupid.
Everybody, are you ready for round 2?
Oh.
This is our peep moment. All right, who is in the pocket?
Go jerk.
All right, well, are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Where is the
Jerk.
Where is the
Jerk.
Here I am. Here I am. Very nice. You heard.
Jerk.
William?
I don't care if I heard a little fluffy marshmallow. You heard.
Jerk.
Feelings.
William?
No care. I do care. Where are you going?
It's gonna send the microwave.
You're gonna blow them up.
Oh my gosh!
Hit me.
Aww.
We have Big Mac. Idiot. What is wrong with you? Why did you do that to my buddies?
William, what did you do to the bunnies?
Does it matter? What are you doing? Why?
No!
Why?
Andy, I'll go out and get you a new pack of peas. William! William, you want a divorce? I swear. William, give him his peas. William! William! William!
Give me sell all of them.
Oh God.
William, that is not the way to have a joyous peanut butter cup. No way!
Give me.
William! Give him his piece!
Give me.
Give him the piece! Stop it!
I'll throw him out there.
No, William! Are you kidding me?
No way, buddy.
Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. Let's get you. Let's get open the door. We're not pulling.
Hey Tara, I was thinking we should watch another one of these Five Nights at Freddy's videos. I think they're pretty cool, and I think they're pretty cool and stuff. You know, they're interesting. You want to watch another one of them, Tara?
Yeah.
Fargo is your virtual
Oh gosh. Oh. Okay. Oh gosh.
All right. So I've managed to finally roll this through this maintenance report.
Let's see if there's let's see what others.
Now day 14 of this video diary thing. This is my first day on the job. I mean, what should I say? Night at the all-new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Looks like Chuck E. Cheese.
I was waiting for
Chuck E.
the
Cheese
last
pie.
few staff members who were working on closing to leave, so now we can lock up and check out my new office. They said I could switch off the building's main power in the back room, just
I was like the cardboard
I'm going to
cutouts.
go do that.
Cardboard cutouts.
Oh! Jesus.
Oh gosh.
You guys are in
Oh
a
gosh.
state. No wonder they replaced you. Okay, they told me the office was just down here.
Oh. Oh, now it's like dark. Wait, it's like dark. Why is it just like it's like its head or something like that, just sitting there?
Yeah, hello?
Okay.
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me?
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Okay.
I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path.
What's that? What's that?
Look.
Is this thing one way? Where's the yellow one? What was that?
Oh.
What the hell?
Oh. Shoot.
I forgot my keys in the office.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh my god! No! No! Stay back!
Well, it's like in like a chair, like one of the doctor's chairs. Yeah, she definitely died.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
It wouldn't be so bad if they at least let us use the S to the staff.
Yeah, well, I'm not going against company policy because you decided to skip leg day, pal.
Hey, screw you, asshole! I know you're just as pissed about this as I am.
The difference between you and I is that I'm not crying like a baby because I have to do my job.
Look, all I'm asking is that they treat us with dignity. We work twice as hard as everyone else here, and we get treated like shit. Even the mascot performers get a goddamn water break.
Greetings. Please display identification for access to maintenance chamber. Welcome back. Thanks for clocking in. Your tasks today include maintenance of Funtime Foxy. We hope you can enjoy his lovely songs as you get him back to working order.
No, come on! No, please. The door! Oh my god! Oh no, please!
Admin received.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Get the hell away from me! No! No, please, no!
I'm surprised not dead after that. Felt like
Containment breach. Containment breach.
Hello?
Oh.
Who are you?
Oh. Oh.
I'm not supposed to talk
Get out
to
of there.
strangers.
Get out of there.
Oh, but I'm not a stranger. I know you, and you know me. You're my friend.
Foxy?
See? I'm not a stranger.
What are you doing here? I thought you were supposed to be out there, on the stage.
Well, I had to make sure
This is like
you
unsettling.
were
This is unsettling.
all alone in here.
Like,
By yourself. Isn't that what friends are for? To keep you safe.
No, I'm okay.
Bro.
You can go now. Foxy.
I have
Why isn't this kid getting out of
a place where only I seek my very best friends. A place where we can play together. How does that sound?
I don't want to play. Foxy. I want to go home.
Engaging retrieval protocol.
Oh. Oh no!
Why are you hiding, friend?
Oh. Get out of there! Get out of there! I probably got her. Probably got that kid. Oh, what the heck is? What is that?
Welcome back, Foxy. Anything to report?
Reporting assignment DV1. 2 witnesses, both neutralized. Employee numbers 31-4A and 31-4C. Body disposal protocol followed. Inadequate subject has been captured and is awaiting further examination.
That's more
Tech
than
Lab
enough,
2.
Foxy. You've done well, as accurately as I've ever designed.
Now, power down. Lie in wait, my beautiful creation. Me, well,
This is
I
fun.
have to
This
attend
is
to our little
Oh, that was freaking creepy. But I actually like these though. I don't know. Like some reason, I also like them though, even though they're creepy. What was that? Oh gosh. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm back now. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't Jason after him? The shades went bad.
November 2020, in Kankol, Kazakhstan. After months of rumors about a ghost girl wandering the streets, 2 police officers are called in to check on something. A figure, dressed in all white, making its way slowly down a desolate road. The officers approach with extreme caution, not quite sure what they are seeing. They're a little freaked out, but decide to inch just a bit closer. Until what was that?
This is terrifying. We see headlights driving down the road, which is always such a focus.
Experience a haunting along a road because a lot of accidents happen on the roads. And so the spirits that have died during those times are probably still lingering.
Think about it. Roads are conduits for travel for so many people trying to reach a destination. Perhaps a spirit alongside the road is likewise on its own journey, trying to get somewhere. Still, don't pick up phantom hitchhikers.
Sounds like good advice. Especially considering that the chances of running into one of these spirits might be greater than you think.
We feel like we're not supposed to talk about things that we don't have scientific or rationalist explanations for, but the truth is, experiences like this happen all over the world every day, and we are constantly washing.
A chair falls off a table by itself. And it's not done. Only minutes later.
Sumpah ini kalau kakiku seperti biasa guys ya. Kalau nggak bisa ditahan untuk ke soal kegerak-gerak. Astagfirullahaladzim. Ya ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Malakasum tuwa bikaman. Astagfirullahaladzim.
What was that?
Watch again. As a strange figure floats by the window, petrifying David.
I've been on this road for about 8 years, but started out subtle in a different home with like just doors opening and bumps in the night. And then it escalated to be something much different. I went to Christian priests. I went to non-denominational priests. I went to the rabbis of the Jewish community. I've talked to people in the Muslim faith. Some of them will make it inside, most of them don't. Jeremy came very highly recommended from, family members and, people in the church.
For the investigation, Jeremy asks to do it alone. Though JB does have static cameras positioned around the house. And almost as soon as Jeremy walks into the home, he hears this. Flashlight in hand, the investigator cautiously heads toward the banging.
Don't head towards it. Why would? Oh my God.
All of the activity generally starts out with banging. A majority of the banging noises will be coming from the basement.
Oh! Terrified, Jeremy forces himself down into the basement. But he is not alone. Watch closely. Did you catch that?
Oh.
Watch again. As moments after Jeremy goes down into the basement, a massive dark shadow hulks across the hallway and follows him.
You can clearly see that. You can clearly.
And that's not all. Listen carefully. A disembodied voice down in the basement calls out to Jeremy. Twice. Which is apparently more than Jeremy can take.
You followed him downstairs? What the heck?
Jeremy leaves JB's house, never to return. When JB reviews the footage, he understands why.
He really won't talk about what happened now. You could see something follow him straight down into the basement. And then the next thing that you know, he's running up the stairs screaming.
This is really a pretty terrifying piece of video because although we sometimes see spirits and humans in the same clip, it's not often that we see the spirit sort of stalking the living.
What was unnerving to me was that banging. I mean, can you imagine hearing that violent banging?
It's kind of like,
if you want me, come get me. I'm not going to go down without a fight.
As Takeda's camera pans by a nearby window, a pale face staring directly at him.
This is creepy, with emphasis on E.
The image that we see here, especially when it's freeze framed, is just
20 minutes.
Chilling. It's hard to describe. It's incredibly uncanny feeling. I don't know, it gave me goosebumps.
It's a face that looks as human and alive as anybody's. But the place where it is would be impossible for a living person to be. Really? It seems to be almost trapped between walls.
What? It looks to be in some kind of turmoil. Like it looks like it's maybe crying out for help or something. It doesn't really have a happy look on its face.
Whatever it was doing, when Takeda sees it, he is intrigued. So much so that he goes back to the village again and again and again, almost as if possessed.
I've seen stuff like this happen.
Where was it?
This
car with such low mileage. The seller lived about 10 miles from me, which was a reasonable drive when looking for a car. I gave him a call to set up a time to come check it out. The man sounded normal on the phone. He assured me there were absolutely no problems with the car. He introduced himself as Bob. I brought along $3,500 in cash, even though I planned on wiggling down the price as much as possible. I pulled up the dirt road to Bob's property about 15 minutes early. It was a tiny little house with a decent-sized property, only because it was a bit far from the nearest neighbors. The garage was open, so I looked over to see if anyone was inside, but except for an unusual amount of car parts, it was empty. The car was nowhere in sight. The only car on the property was an old pickup truck. I went over to the front door to check the house numbers. It was the right address. The doorbell button was missing, so I knocked on the front door. I knocked every once in a while for exactly 5 minutes before deciding to give the man a call. So I dialed his number, and I heard the sound of his phone ringing from inside the house. I was extremely confused at this point. Now I knew I had the right house. I didn't understand why, if he was home, why he wasn't answering. I decided I had to take a peek through one of the windows to see if anyone was inside. Peering through the glass, I couldn't really see much as it was pretty dark inside the house. I saw a very old-fashioned dining room set, but across from that, I saw somebody standing at the back door of the house, staring outside. I figured that must have been Bob, so I knocked on the window, but he didn't even move. There was no gate or anything to the backyard. It was just a wide open yard since this wasn't a rural area. I simply walked around the house to the backyard. I didn't understand how he couldn't hear me. When I got to the back door, I made a shocking realization. The figure standing by the door was a taxidermied human being. I ran straight back the way I came and back to my car. I looked up one last time before driving off. The blinds to the window I had peeked into had been shut, but I could see 2 of the blinds creased open. Somebody was at that window, watching me. You could probably guess I had the gas pedal to the floor the whole way home. The whole situation still makes no sense. All the car parts, the fact that there was no Toyota Camry, the taxidermied human being. Given that there was no car there, leads me to believe that whoever that man was wasn't planning on selling me anything. And that also leads me to the disturbing thought that I was very close to becoming a lifeless statue staring out that man's back door. This happened when I was really little and often left alone with my single mom. She always came to check on me every night when she would get up to go to the bathroom. This one night in particular, I remember waking up thinking I had heard something in my closet. I looked up and my mom was at the foot of my bed giving me a playful wave. She told me to go back to sleep. She then went into my closet and pulled the door until it was just barely open, and she just stood in there, poking her head through the crack of the barely open closet. I remember vividly seeing her eye peeking through the crack at me. I laughed like any little kid would do in that situation, and then fell asleep moments later. When I was eating cereal the next morning, I asked my mom why she was hiding in my closet last night, and she just stopped and gave me a puzzled and concerned look. She told me she hadn't been in the room all night. At first she assumed somebody had broken into the house, but she soon realized it was some kind of hallucination or dream.
Right.
Since this experience, I've only had 2 other hallucinations, neither of them as vivid or as creepy as this one. In the year 2009, I was spending a weekend with my uncle on his ranch when my parents were renovating the new house we had just bought. It was my second night there, a Saturday, and it happened to be during one of the biggest thunderstorms of the year. I'd say there were at least 3 crashes of thunder and lightning per minute. And we were in the heart of the storm because the thunder would crash not even a second after the lightning would. I always enjoyed listening to storms while laying in bed. So I stayed up a little later watching TV, just enjoying the ambiance. After the movie I was watching finally ended, I turned off the TV and tried to fall asleep.
What?
As I heard the lightning strike from outside, I could have sworn I heard some kind of metallic thud coming from outside at the same time. I didn't pay it too much mind. 20 seconds later, I could have sworn I heard it again. A very distinct metallic thud coming from outside to match the timing of the lightning. I really don't mean to make this sound like a cliche horror story, but my uncle really is a kind of creepy guy, and I was never close with him even remotely. So for that reason, I didn't feel right going to wake him up. I just tried to forget about it. Now I was getting concerned. What the hell could that be? After the 3rd time, I finally got out of bed and walked over to the window of the guest bedroom. The water pouring down on the window made it extra hard to see what was out there in the dark fields. A flash of lightning momentarily lit up the property, but I couldn't see anything. However, once again, the sound of a metal hit accompanied it. The sound was so to me. I stuck my head out the window and looked to the left, and at that very moment, lightning lit up the property once again, and I could see a person dressed in all black crouched down by the outside basement door with his hand raised in the air. And before the sky went dark, I caught the briefest glimpse of what the sound was coming from. The person was bashing at the basement door lock.
Oh!
I pulled my head in and quietly shut the window, making sure to lock it. I was in a panic. I feared he might have seen or heard me. I ran back to bed and pretended to be asleep, facing away from the window. Lightning crashed once again, but this time there was no metallic thud. My heart must have dropped as I realized this. I just stayed put in bed for the longest time, hoping whoever was out there would go away. After maybe 3 more lightning crashes without any thuds accompanying them, I thought it would be safe to go tell my uncle. I turned to face the window and screamed. There was a figure, clear as day, standing at the window, looking in at me. I screamed as loud as I could and ran straight to my uncle's room. He went outside with his hunting rifle with nothing on but his pajamas, not even socks. He ran around the entire property yelling like a madman, but didn't find anyone. The next morning, we were able to better see the marks on the basement door lock. It was almost bashed open. Maybe 3 or 4 more good hits would have done it, according to my uncle. He was proud of me for picking up on it. Luckily, I was out of there that same day. My uncle hasn't told us of any incidents since, so I think he's been okay. Not that we talked to him much at all. I'm grateful I stayed up a little later that night watching that movie, because I may have just stopped a robbery, or possibly much worse. I don't care if anyone judges me, but I like to go to the movie theaters alone. My work schedule is all over the place. I often don't work weeknights. So on a stormy Wednesday night, a night not many other people would be thinking to go drive to a movie theater, I did just that.
You ever go to the theater?
I always like avoiding crowds in anything I do. That's just how I am. It was 2017. I went to see some low-key movie that probably wasn't at the top of most people's must-see movie lists. I was the only one in the theater, just like I expected. I sat myself right in the center seat of one of the higher-up rows and put my feet up on the seat in front of me. About 20 minutes into the movie, I'd say, I noticed someone a few aisles down. I didn't notice them coming in. The theater was dark because the scene in the movie at the time was in a dark room. They weren't sitting in a seat like a normal person, though. All I saw of them was the top half of their head, peering over one of the seats to be looking in a direction that definitely was not the screen. It was still too dark to be able to tell if they were looking directly at me or not, but when the scene changed to a brighter background, the whole theater got brighter. Bright enough to see they were looking basically at me. But their face was so pale and lifeless looking, and their hair messy and wiry looking. I couldn't even tell if it was a man or a woman. I'm an introvert, or just an awkward person, so I didn't really want to ask if there was something wrong. I viewed that as confrontation. The screen went darker again, and at the same time, the person lowered down behind the chair completely until I couldn't see them anymore. They were completely hidden from my view. I couldn't concentrate on the movie now, though. I was actually very uncomfortable. Actually quite terrified. I didn't get up, though. I stayed put in my seat. Many scenes in the movie passed. I almost forgot about what happened. Almost. Just when I was getting back into the movie, the person's head appeared from behind a seat again. This time much closer, only like 3 rows of seats away from me. I actually let out a holy shit and a loud yell because it genuinely made me jump. Now I was able to see more detail or features in their face. They actually looked lifeless. Their eyes motionless, hung open. But still, I somehow couldn't tell if they were looking directly at me or not. Now I could better see it was a man with long, unkempt hair. I noped the F out of my seat and down the road to the exit. I had to pass the row in which the person was in to get to the exit door. As I passed the row, I looked down it, and while I expected to see the rest of the person's body sitting hunched behind the seats, instead what I saw was something you'd see in a nightmare. there was some guy basically laying on the floor, holding up a severed head perched on a stick. I didn't stick around to see if it was some sick joke or if the head was real or not. I ran for it through the exit door. I ran out of the back exit of the building to the parking lot. I drove home in a panic, heart racing. That head looked so real. I got home and did some research about possible recent murders or missing people in the area, and I found something. After browsing a list of missing people in the area, I found the picture of a 17-year-old boy named Donald Watkins who had gone missing a month prior, and based on the picture I found, his face could have matched the head I saw in that theater. Of course, that could be my brain trying to connect any similarities, but the hair, the nose, the eyes, they looked like they could actually be a match. The next day, I simply made a call to the theater and told them the story and suggested they check their cameras and see if anything strange came up. I gave them my number to reach me if they needed to, but I never heard from them. I chose to not spend any more of my time on it. A long time ago, I very briefly lived with my good friend Ben on a quiet street in Northville, Michigan, perhaps notable for being close to Detroit. It wasn't the nicest house, or block, or area for that. For my son's 12th birthday, my wife and I threw him a little party in the backyard. We invited the whole family, as we usually did for any of our kids' birthdays, and let him invite all of his friends too. We live in rural New Jersey, so our backyard connects to forest on two sides. We also have a pretty big property, which allowed us to space out a bunch of tables on the grass with food and refreshments. The little party went into the night. Most of our guests left, but closer family and some of our friends stayed late. It was probably 8 o'clock. The mosquitoes were out in full force, so I decided to run over to the shed at the far end of the backyard by the woods to fetch the tiki torches. I grabbed like 6 torches and set them on the grass while I went back in to look for fuel. However, while I was in the shed, I heard steps in the woods. I stopped what I was doing to take a look out there, but honestly it was just too dark to see out into the woods. After finding the fuel, I went back to the part of the yard everyone else was at and pitched the torches into the ground. The 6 torches gave off a decent amount of light while keeping us safe from the blood-sucking pests. There were about 6 kids left, including my son, and they all wanted to play hide-and-seek in the woods. My wife and I allowed it, just making sure to tell them to stay close to the tree line. My son and his friends went to play their little game in the woods, which left the rest of us to sit in peace for a little bit. It was a solid 15 minutes of talking with relatives and hearing the kids laughing and yelling in the near distance out in the woods. But all of a sudden, the yelling turned to screams, concerning-sounding screams from the kids. All of us looked at each other, sitting up in concern. The kids one by one came running out of the woods, yelling that there's something in there. We don't have bears or any big predatory animals around here, so that was not the first thing we assumed it to be. I told all the kids to stay near the patio area. My brother Dom and I, being the biggest men there, decided to go investigate. We took a couple flashlights and off we went into the pitch-black woods. The only sounds we heard around us were crickets and other night bugs. So we went deeper, and that's when we started to hear something else. It sounded like an animal at first, but as we followed the sound to get closer, the sound started to become more human-like. We continued to walk, and we agreed we both had the feeling that we were being watched, like stalked. I put my arm out to stop Dom. Standing in the silence now, the best way I could describe the sound we were hearing was a moaning, angry kind of sound. It sounded human, but it was a bizarre sound. Then, a few cracks of the leaves on the ground ahead of us. We aimed our lights over there, and there was someone or something behind the tree. The moaning sound stopped. Dom stepped forward and called out. What happened next was textbook horror movie stuff. A scream, so loud, so blood-curdling, so inhuman, filled the air. I'm sure it could be heard for miles. Dom and I turned and booked it back to the property. We waved at everyone to go inside when we made it back. Dom got on the phone with the sheriff's department. They said it was probably a wild animal. We wanted to insist it was a human, but we honestly couldn't. We to this day don't know who or what we saw and heard in those woods, but it was definitely stalking us and the kids when they were playing hide and seek. And that scream we heard, it just didn't sound human to us.
Hey guys, do you like Disney Plus or TV shows like Stranger Things?
I think I'll probably be ending maybe in like a little bit, Taylor. Ending like a little bit.
Hello?
How's it going?
Good.
Good. So how are you doing overall?
Fine. Who's this?
Stephanie? And let me just be honest with you, okay?
Excuse me, your name is Stephanie?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And let me just be honest with you. You're a bitch. Okay.
Okay, I'm not Stephanie. I don't think you're Stephanie. I think you have the wrong number.
Really?
Because I don't know who you are.
I don't believe that's true at all. That's a load of crap.
I don't
Okay.
really care what you believe.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Hello?
Are you having sex?
Okay, this is not Stephanie. Do not call me again. I'm
Really?
calling the police.
No.
Hello?
I deserve to be treated better than this. Okay?
Really? You need to be treated better than this? You need to figure out who the hell you're calling and don't be
Okay.
calling here calling my mom a bitch.
What are you so angry about?
Because you called my mother a bitch? And you don't even know who the hell you're talking to?
Quit being mad at me and just love me again. Okay?
What?
Okay, I don't know who you are. My mom was polite and said you must have the wrong phone number. Whoever you're trying to call does not live here. And
that's okay.
You do not need to call anybody a bitch because I will call the police and give them your number and
Okay.
give them harassment charges. Do you understand that?
Good. Well, let me ask you something. Are you taking medication?
Let me ask you something. Would you like
Okay.
me to call the cops on you? Call here
Yeah.
one more time.
Okay. Good.
Hello?
I didn't do anything wrong. Okay?
Okay, then why do you keep calling here when I told you I was calling the cop on harassment charges? I
You can
have
just
your
write
phone
me off.
number, and I am calling the police and giving
Good.
them this number. Do you understand me?
Whatever. I don't believe that's true at all. You're
I
a
don't
bitch.
care what you believe.
You're a bitch. Okay?
And you're a dick.
Okay. Good.
And I am calling the police, and this is sexual harassment charges now, because
you
you do
realize
not need to bring up any kind of conversation like this. And if anybody else answers the phone, and that's like a minor that I have in my house, then
How to do that always, dude?
Yeah. Yeah, it can only be on for about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gosh. Oh gosh, what is that? Creepy. Wait, Lunatic Dead did live streams before? What the heck? What the heck?
That's me, driving through the country.
New Year's Day or New Year's Eve?
So that's daddy. So I gotta dress up in a diaper.
Yeah!
Fine.
Good. So how are you doing?
Cause I'm on free.
He's inside it. What are you doing?
Freezing my ass off.
Then get inside.
with what?
What do you mean with what?
You
don't got no heat?
No!
You're gonna run out of gas.
I'm beating my clothes. I got to know what I'm.
How long have you been in here, dude? Why is this still solid?
Because it ain't melting.
Oh.
Will you warm in your goddamn house?
Yes, you wanna come to my house?
Fuck no, I ain't going to your house.
Do you wanna come to my house? I got the heat going.
No! No! Fuck no! I got 3/4 of my goddamn bullets full. Now it's down to less than 3/4. God damn!
How much gas have you used?
Over 1/4 of a tank.
And how long?
I've been sitting here 45 minutes.
Then why hasn't none of this melted?
I don't know. Why don't you ask God?
Maybe it's bro.
Snow. Oh, God.
What?
Ah! That's snow, man.
Ow!
Ah! What's wrong? Why is it coming up?
Oh, oh good God. Ah, good God, man.
Come on inside. What are you trying to make a snowball?
Entering off now.
Alright, thanks for coming on, Taylor.
Yeah.
Taylor. Hey, also, I'll download that game too. I'll be down the game.
Okay, Bridget. You got a drink sitting on ice.
That hurt, Michael. That fucking hurt.
What are you talking about?
You do it. Dig down that goddamn shit.
Ah!
I'll make one.
No, oh yeah, go ahead.
Ow!
This sucks. This is the worst winter storm ever.
Agree.
What happened to the goddamn snow?
Dad, come inside.
It's really cold out here.
Hey, you did it. Whoa! Jesus Christ, I don't know if it's colder in here or out there. Why is it so freaking cold in here?
Cause there ain't no power! Power went off last night. About 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
You've been in here all night without power.
Right in this chair.
Why didn't you call me?
Why did I?
Why did you tell us?
I don't care.
How the hell you been staying warm?